Pasta carbonara, a staple Italian dish that is quick and so easy to make and only requires 5 ingredients.
5 ingredients!
And the best part is, you probably already have these ingredients sitting in your fridge. You're gonna love this recipe. Okay, so to make pure carbonara perfection, you want to start off by grating 4 ounces of Parmesan Reggiano. Now I know the authentic carbonara calls for Pecorino Romano, but truthfully all I had in my fridge was Parmesan cheese, and I was way too lazy to go to the store. So if you want to use both cheeses because you're better than me, then you do you. Once you've grated all that cheese, you'll then move on to making your egg slurry concoction, which is nothing more than cracking 3 whole eggs into a medium-sized bowl, and for a little extra richness, I like to add the yolk of 2 more eggs. Dump in your mountain of cheese and season generously with freshly ground black pepper. Give your egg mixture a solid whisk until all the cheese is blended with your eggs and you're left with this thick, homogeneous sauce. Big word, I know. Moving on to the star of the show, pancetta. Now traditionally you're supposed to be using guanciale, which is the jowl of the pig, but seriously, good luck finding it. So pancetta or bacon will do. Me personally, I just like pancetta because of its wonderful saltiness. Anyhow, you want to slice your cured pork into smaller bite-sized pieces and set your stove to medium heat and preheat a non-stick pan or cast iron. Drizzle with a bit of olive oil and start frying up your pancetta or bacon. I want to cook on a lower heat to render as much of that delicious fat down as possible, which should ultimately leave us with gorgeous fried bits of salty pork heaven. Let your pancetta do its thing, and in the meantime you can cook your pasta. Now if you want to be extra, you can make your own pasta, but this is supposed to be a quick and easy meal, so store-bought spaghetti will work just fine. So bring a large pot of water to a boil on your stove and season your water with salt. I mean a lot of salt. I mean a lot of salt. An Italian will tell you your water should taste just like the sea. However, they'll probably be speaking Italian and not English, so good luck understanding them. However, you get the picture. Once your water is at a rolling boil, you can then cook your spaghetti per the directions on the box, but before you strain your pasta, you want to make sure to reserve at least 1 cup of that pasta water for your carbonara sauce. And once your noodles are a perfect al dente, go ahead and drain them and get back to your pancetta, which by now should be looking like this. So then you'll turn off the heat and dump in your pasta, making sure to coat your noodles in that delicious rendered fat. You do have to move quickly through this process and get that egg sauce added to the pan because you want to work off that residual heat from your pasta and pan to cook the eggs through and get that delicious creamy texture. By vigorously mixing the sauce into the pasta, that should help prevent your eggs from cooking too fast and curdling on you. Use some of that reserved pasta water to help thin out your sauce if it starts to thicken up too much. I personally like to start off by adding a 1/4 cup of water at a time so that I can really control how thick or thin I want my sauce. If you've noticed at this point, I haven't used any salt for this dish because the pancetta and the Parmesan Reggiano are already on the saltier side, but you can always taste and adjust your seasonings later. And that's pretty much it, guys. All that's left is to plate your pasta carbonara all fancy like and garnish with a little bit more cheese and some cracked black pepper. See, ladies and gentlemen, quick, simple, and I bet you it tastes delicious. So let's give it a try. Did I say delicious weird? You know it's good. Make sure you guys smash that like button, comment below, and subscribe. But as always, stay hungry, my friends. Mamma mia.